Alright guys, so as you all know, I'm part of the Marvel 2012, Liam Perry Lloyd's Marvel 2012 universe thing. One more thing, I'm not one of the guys, I'm only the guy who writes Avengers, which by the way, the first issue should be done very soon. I've been very busy, been caught up in a lot of stuff, and thankfully I don't have a time limit on these things, but I'm almost done with the first issue of Avengers. That should be coming out very soon. Sorry for the delays. The other thing, like I said, please stop sending me stuff for, Liam to look at. You gotta take it up with Liam Perry Lloyd personally. He's the head honcho. He's the editor-in-chief of Marvel 2012 Universe. Not me. I'm just a guy who writes. So please stop sending stuff to me. Anyway, the main thing I'm going to be talking about is actually good news and was actually some minor bad news. I did say that I was going to be writing a Punisher Max miniseries. Well, I did the first draft, and I hated it. And the ideas just it all seemed kind of clunky and just didn't fit well, so my Punisher Max miniseries won't be coming out. Instead, I've opted for, and this is an announcement, I'm opting for a Silver Surfer miniseries, Silver Surfer Year 1. Now, Silver Surfer Year 1 is basically going to be a 7-part miniseries that I'm going to be writing. I probably will get the first issue of Avengers out first before I do this. This will be, basically, this will take place during the first year of Silver Surfer's servitude to Galactus. Basically, it takes 1 year, actually the first month after Norrin Radd becomes the Surfer in order to protect Zen-La. This story is basically, because we've talked about Logic and, the origin of the Silver Surfer, but we've never talked about, I don't think anyone in Marvel has talked about the origin of this. I mean, they've talked about the origin, they've talked about his philosophical views and him becoming a hero, but we never really got to see Surfer when he was serving Galactus. We never got to see what he was really like before he met the Fantastic Four and changed his ways. We've never really seen that. We've seen glimpses of it, but this story is just basically going to explore Silver Surfer serving Galactus and basically hunting down planets. This is just me writing the first year of Surfer's life at looking for planets and looking them for consumption for Galactus. In here, we're gonna see just Surfer as a cold bastard. He does take a little pity on some people, but in the end, it's all for Galactus. It's all for serving Galactus. Also in here, I'm going to bring in Uatu, the Watcher. I'm going to bring him in here, and I'm also going to have an original character. And who is he? Well, let's just say Surfer wasn't the first Herald. He's the second Herald of Galactus. And the main villain is that first Herald, that first forgotten Herald that Surfer's going to have to take on. But yeah, this is basically an origin story, like a revamp of the origin story. Not really, actually, no, not really a revamp. Just Surfer serving Galactus. I really want to do some good dialogue between master and servant. Surfer. This is a time when Surfer wasn't really bothered by, there's a lot of beauty on this world, but my job is to Galactus first. I don't want to piss off my master. And I really want to bring in Galactus has kind of a sympathetic side to him, like a lot of writers do bring out, because, as I've said before, Galactus is not evil. He's just a force of nature. Galactus does as he wants. He's above the lines of good and evil. Galactus is much more above that. And he's such an evolved character. I really want to bring in, like, when he's devouring worlds, it's like, I really want to have that sense of, when Galactus devours a world, that sense of, I'm killing millions of people just for my own selfish needs. But in the end, I feel like it's going to work out for me. I really want to explore that. And, basically Surfer's relationship prior to when they arrived on Earth. Now, yes, I know. Jonathan Mayberry did do a series called S.H.I.E.L.D., which had Galactus first arrive on Earth. This story is going to take place long before that, long before Galactus' first visit to Earth, according to S.H.I.E.L.D., that miniseries that Jonathan Mayberry did. This is going to take long before, because the main thing, what they've talked about in when Norrin Radd became Silver Surfer, we don't know what time that was in Earth period. We don't know what era that was. We don't know how long ago that was. So I'm going to put it around in Earth's time, pretty long. He's been doing this for, this is basically his first year, but this is basically before we got to see a lot of the Marvel cosmic characters as they are now, a long time before the Marvel heroes, a majority of them anyway, and just have a lot of fun with it. I've really wanted to write the Silver Surfer for the longest time, and I really want to do a story involving Surfer as not a hero, but as a servant. This is something I've always wanted to tackle. So this is going to be a 7-part miniseries by me on Marvel 2012 Universe. Once I am done with the first 3 issues of Avengers, the first 3 issues basically talking about the team basically forming in the first 3 issues. I'm going to focus on writing the first issue of this and then get back to Avengers. Now, this one isn't going to... Like I said, I'm kind of like Mark Millar, not due to gore or anything, just, horrible dates. I can't keep up with dates because I'm very busy. Not like Mark Millar, who just slacks off, I guess, and just writes multiple titles at once. I'm going to try to keep my best to, write this to the best of my ability. And yeah. But, yeah. This is something I've always wanted to do with Surfer. Something I've always wanted to explore with his character. And, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys are looking forward to this, as well as my the first issue to my Avengers story on Marvel 2012 website. Once again, please, people, stop sending me stuff. If you're trying to write something for Marvel 2012, take it up with Liam. He's the end-all, be-all of that site. I'm just a writer. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm out.